Hello, everybody, and welcome to everyone watching in Starlight Express rooms around Australia and our wonderful Facebook and YouTube viewers. No matter where you're watching from, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of all the lands we are all tuning in from and pay my respects to their continuing culture and the contribution they make to the life of this country. We are here at Sydney Children's Hospital in Randwick on the lands of the Gadigal and Bidjigal people of the Eora Nation. And we are very excited to welcome you today to a very special chat who's not just a famous host on TV and hosts one of the best shows ever, Lego Masters Australia, but they also get to build things out of Lego as only one of 13 certified Lego professionals. That's right. Not only that, he has just released a new book called The Brictionary, Brickman's Ultimate Lego A to Z. Please welcome Ryan McNaught, aka Brickman.
Legend says a sacred treasure was stolen, lost for centuries. Any mortal who holds it will be given power beyond your imagination. Piece of cake. Go, Brickman!
This year, Australia's most loved competition is going to spectacular.
That's fantastic.
Breathtaking new heights.
That is awesome.
All new Lego Masters.
Brickman himself, Ryan, welcome to Fun with Captain Starlight. So wonderful to have you here.
Thank you very much, Captain. Fair introduction. Not every day I get to dress like Indiana Jones's dad, so I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Oh, very good. I thought you were Indiana Jones, actually, to be honest. You looked pretty good in that suit, I thought. So good on you. Now, everybody that's watching, there's lots of young master builders around Australia tuning in for this. And so if they have any questions for you, they can jump onto our Facebook page and comment them below or call their local Captain Starlight and put in the question, and we'll get some questions to you from them a bit later. But Ryan, we wanted to start because it's pretty special, the job you get to do. When you were young, when you were a brick boy, did you have any idea that you'd be doing this job as an adult?
Definitely not. I got my first Lego set when I was 3. In fact, I think I've got it somewhere here. I'll have to track it down and show you here in our workshop. But I got my first Lego set when I was 3 years old, and I didn't know back then that it would end up becoming my job. But how awesome is it that it is? So, yeah, very happy that I've managed to get the whole way.
I think you make every kid around Australia jealous, especially and probably the parents, by looking at that beautifully organized Legos behind you. I think that is something to be marveled at, kids. Remember, it's fun to play, but it's also fun to put away.
Well, I don't want to say we love organising things here, but as you can clearly see, it's a big part of what we do. Absolutely. We have our Lego organised to the nth degree, but at home, my Lego collection is all in one big tub. So it doesn't really matter.
No way.
Yeah, totally. And often when we're playing Lego at home, it's just pour it out all over the floor and away we go. But here at work, very organised.
Oh, it does look very organised. And I've also seen on Lego Masters Australia how organised that Lego room is. That seems like it must take a few people to put together and clean up all the mess that all the contestants make. Does it get pretty wild?
Yeah, look, it does. And we actually have a team of crack elite level Lego sorters. We call them the brick monkeys. And the brick monkeys, they come in during the dark of night. They're like ninjas. They come in and they do stuff and they sort of like, it's full on. But you can't lay eyes on them. You don't see them. They just they're like, if you see one, I don't know what would happen. It'd be kind of crazy. So it's a thing.
Ninja organizing Legos. I think everybody would like them to visit at night. Now the show is going so well. We're in its about to be 4th season, I believe. How are you going to top all the awesomeness we've already seen in the last 3 seasons? What's to come?
Well, I do want to start off with an apology, if I may.
Oh, okay.
We made a mistake.
Okay.
I don't know how to say this because I know a lot of Lego Masters fans on the show, but we let Hamish in charge for a couple of weeks.
No! Oh, no! What happened?
Well, this is the whole thing, right? So I can't obviously tell you because you haven't seen the show yet. But
something gets a bit. Well, we've seen some of his antics, shall we say, already on the show. So I can only imagine once he gets in the position of power, what sort of antics are going on. But I'm very excited to see it. And that preview we just saw got me really excited because I love Lego. And you build some amazing things on that show. And you challenge them. You really challenge them. How do you come up with those challenges?
Well, I only built some of the cool Lego. All the contestants build the awesome Lego. To be honest, they're the true stars of the show. But the trick about our challenges is not only do we do them ourselves, we test them out and make sure that they're pretty cool and they're going to work and all that kind of stuff. But those contestants, like we think, hang on a minute, this is a challenge. Let's just say, I don't know, say it's a bridge challenge, right? They got to build a bridge from A to Z. And we think, we've got that under control. 99 times out of 100, what the contestants come up with is something we would never have ever thought of ever. So they're kind of like next level brilliant, to be honest. So we're very lucky that those contestants do what they do.
I love that because one of the things that I find hard is I love building Lego. I love the instruction booklet and you turn the page and each step by step. But how do you learn to build Lego without instructions?
Well, this is exactly right. That's the Lego to the next level is basically doing that. And often it's about ideas. Where do ideas come from? How do you think about stuff? How does an idea develop? All of those kind of things. And so that's pretty much the concept of our book, which we've released, Brictionary. It's about where do ideas come from, how you take ideas, how you sort of go next level with those ideas. And so the way we've laid it out is not only ideas, but also all the tricks, tips and techniques that you're going to need on that idea journey, if you like.
Well, I love it because I've looked at some of the pages that they've sent us, and I see one here. S is for scale, so every letter sort of has a part of it there, and you can see on the screen there. And then down below, it also talks about Lego language, slope bricks, and talks about why there are sloped bricks and the history of them and what they're intended for. That kind of unpacks what their sort of history is, but then I guess it helps you work out. You could use them for other things than they were intended.
Totally, that's exactly right. And it's the same, there's a million different, we call this, I call this as a 2x4 brick, for example. So I could show it's a plain old Lego brick. But people might call that like an 8 stud or a 4 upper, or there's like a million different names for Lego things, right? So one of the cool things about the book being like the dictionary, but the Brictionary, it kind of explains all of the language that's used. So when you're on Lego Masters and you yell to someone in the brick pit, hey, can you pass me a 2x4 slope brick? They're going to know exactly what you're talking about.
Of course. Oh, well, hi to Noah, who's been watching. And, we've got someone from the Philippines. Marjorie, hi, from Sagare Quirino province. Oh, that's wonderful. We've got people all around the world. Well, you are a big star, and you're only one of 13 certified Lego builders. What does that mean?
Well, it means that I'm very fortunate that this is my job, my career, my life, my everything that we do. So pretty much my job or challenge from the Lego group is to do things with Lego bricks that no one else does. And so that's what we do.
Oh, well, you've certainly got us challenged because I can't wait to find out what the kids want to know. Can you tell this to Brickman? I love your episodes from Eli or Ellie. Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Well, I just did. they love your episodes, Brickman. I mean,
Thank
you just come up with the best stuff. Now,
But what I would say though, whilst Hamish and I, we're the guys that are up the front yelling at people about how long there is to go and all of that kind of stuff. It really is the contestants that do all the hard work. So they're the ones that we should be thanking and loving very much.
oh, and what do you say? I suppose, kids, if you're looking at the Lego Masters show and thinking, I would love to have a go, but I don't know how to start, this Brictionary book is going to be perfect to start because it's going to break it all down for you and it's going to show you all those inside tips from the Brickman himself. Now, we do have some questions too. So I think we've got a special entrant here. There is a very special kid by the name of Alex who's actually sent in photos of his Lego creations and he wanted to show you he loves Lego, thinks you're the best. He wanted to come and sort of speak to you, but these pictures were the next best thing we could send to you. And he's got some of the most amazing Lego I've ever seen. I don't know. I'm sure you know them all, Ryan, but there's some pictures there. If we go back, I don't know if you can see, kids, there's a Titanic, I think, a Colosseum, Harry Potter's castle in Hogwarts.
I have a bit of a problem with Alex.
No.
I'm not happy with Alex, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because he's clearly trying to steal my job with all those incredible builds that he's doing. I'm not ready to go yet, Alex. I'm going to go down swinging, mate.
Oh, that's a challenge. That is a challenge. Oh, I love it. Well, look, and it is. He, I have to say, has more Lego than anyone I know. It's very impressive. But then I now met you, Ryan. I think you could go toe-to-toe with even him. So this is good. This is good. Maybe we'll have to see if we can get him a copy of this book and you can have a challenge next time. Now, Ashley would like to know how many pieces of Lego Brickman has all up, if you have a figure.
Look, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. How long do we have, Captain? How long?
As long as you need. Take all the time you need, Ryan.
Hang on a sec. We'll start
Okay.
here.
Oh, yep. Oh, okay, yep. Okay, 1.
2.
Okay, 2.
Look, we could be here a while. If I was to guess, if I was to just put a random number in, we're in the millions. We're definitely in the millions. And I think there's probably a little bit more here than in the Lego Masters brick bit. So I'm probably going to say maybe 5 million, maybe.
Wow. 5 million. Do you understand in your head when you think about building something? Can you see it? Can you kind of see what it would look like?
I do. I try to picture what the end product is going to look like, and then I kind of think backwards about how do I get to that end. But of course, like all things Lego, and this is a thing that happens for everybody who does Lego, as you're building, stuff comes up. So for example's sake, I know I want to make a pirate ship. Okay, I've pictured it in some sails and some masts and some pirates and stuff. And then I'm halfway through building it and go, oh, you know what? I need to have a treasure room and I need to have a spot where the cannonballs are. And you keep adding and throwing things into your Lego model all the time. So whilst you do have a finished product, often stuff gets thrown in on top of it.
So I guess you also have to learn to kind of adapt and change and maybe even go backwards a bit, peel it a bit off and maybe adjust.
Totally. And often what happens, look, I don't want to throw any television show in particular under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a particular television show where often with a few hours to go, the host decides to change it up and put like a twist in or something like that. And so often that just throws everything out the window, to be honest,
We love a good twist on Lego Masters. I mean, it's the best because you've got your plans, you're certain about they're fast. And then, now you have to do something totally different. Oh, and now Emma loves Brickman, and hi Emma, wanted to shout out to Brickman. What's the biggest piece of Lego you've ever built?
I think, I'm pretty sure it's a Brachiosaurus, a life-size Brachiosaurus, a big dinosaur, the big plant-eating dinosaur, which, if you're in Sydney, is at the Australian Museum in Sydney. If you want to go along to that, that's there. It's enormous. It weighs like 2 tons. Huge.
Now, when you're building a giant dinosaur at the Australian Museum in Sydney, do you go and build it in the museum or do you build it at home and then they have to get it over there?
Yeah, totally. No, we do. We move them around because they do take so long to put together. Like that Brachiosaurus took 1,200 hours to put together. So like weeks and weeks and weeks, whole team of us. So yeah, so often what we'll do is we'll build them in our workshop and then we transport them to wherever we're going. But we all know when we move Lego around just how gentle we need to be. So we really do. We go pretty easy, to be honest. We take our time.
Well, I'm very impressed with that because Katie has asked that very question. And I know that Alex's mum, who we saw those photos for, she's very good at traveling the Lego because you might be able to build it in hospital, but if you have to take it home, you have to think about how do you get it home and are you willing to maybe fit it in or take it apart again and rebuild it. That's the fun.
Yeah, can I offer a sneak trip?
Yes.
A sneak tip, if I may.
Yes.
Once I saw someone build the Death Star. You know, the big round ball Death Star from Star Wars.
Yes.
You know?
The Death Star is operational. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one. And it's like, how on earth do you move? Because it's big, right? It's like bigger than me, okay? How do you move it? And then I saw someone, what they did was they got a beanbag and they put the Death Star into a beanbag, like, you know, and it kind of goes all the way around it.
Oh,
and then
my God.
Like, brilliant. Totally brilliant. So sometimes you got to think outside the square.
I love that. And Liam just asked that same question about what the biggest piece was. I guess then maybe what's the fewest amount of pieces you need to build anything?
Well, I reckon, probably to get some real shape, maybe 4. Why don't we do a challenge? Let me just get 4 bricks.
Oh, challenge. Okay, what can you do with 4 bricks? So the good thing about Lego as well, I think, is no matter what you have, you can clearly make something. If Ryan's going to do it with 4 bricks, let's see.
I've just got, and I've even gone for the same brick. I've gone for 4 2x4. Okay?
4 2x4. Okay, okay.
So 4 2x4. So what I'll do, let me just do this. Maybe we can make.
Okay.
We can make a 4.
Yeah, I'll do it with you. Let me see what I can do.
Right, you can make an aeroplane. Well, you can make a snake. Hang on. I'll just make a little snake here. Snakes.
Oh my gosh.
So maybe you don't need very many bricks, is what I'm saying.
That is so impressive. Simplicity sometimes is the best path. And look, Tamika from Women's and Children's Hospital wants to know if you've ever stepped on Lego, Brickman.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the most important thing here in the Lego workshop. Hang on 1 second.
Okay, okay.
The most important thing you need is some of these shoes, or else you're in trouble. Big trouble without shoes, let me tell you. Yeah.
Yes, look, guys, make sure that your parents have shoes on too if you're playing with Lego, because often it's the parents who get a bit, overwhelmed when they step on it. Yeah. Oh, Noah wants to know how long it would take to make the Earth out of Lego. Is that to scale?
Well, I've been asked a lot of Lego questions in my life.
Yes.
And I thought I'd heard it all, but now I've got a new taker for the hardest thing to make out of Lego. So the first thing is, what I would say is the amount of bricks you would need would be mind-boggling. Like you need the whole Earth made out of Lego bricks. So I'm going to say 1 billion, trillion, zillion, jillion years. How does that sound?
Well, I mean, that sounds reasonable, I think. Well, look, Captain Starlight will challenge you to make our planet here. You can see it behind us, Planet Starlight. If ever you think, I don't have anything to build, try Planet Starlight, which is a star-shaped planet. There you go. It may need less bricks or it may need more. I don't know. To get the curves, probably not that easy.
Tricky.
Yeah. See, I feel like I always need to know techniques, Ryan, when you always talk about how to hide the brick divots or do like smoother edges, and I always think, how do you learn that stuff?
Yeah, it's certainly tricky. Hey, just a question here from Freya.
Yes.
I like pink. Do you like pink Lego? Well, why don't we, as a bit of an entree, why don't I take you on a bit of a tour of the workshop and I'll tell you where the pink Lego bricks are?
Yes, please do.
Yeah, I'm just going to unplug you, so don't mind. Hopefully that's okay.
That's okay. Right. It didn't hurt a bit.
We're now on the move. Now you'll notice that we sort our Lego by colours. So we love our colours to be all nice and organised. So it makes Lego bricks easy to find. And we have a whole section. You ready for this? Whole section. Look at that. All
of the pink.
And of course, Lego, being Lego, they make like all different shades of them, right? So we have we've got them all here. So we have a whole heap of pink Lego. But actually, you know what?
What?
We need to whisper because we can't. There's a brick that we can't wake up. If we wake it up, we're in big trouble. But I'm gonna try and pick it up. And show you what it is. But we need to whisper.
Okay. Oh God. What is this? Oh, shh.
Ready? The actual gold bricks. The gold straight out of these.
Shh. Don't tell anyone.
I'll put it back to sleep.
Okay. Whoa.
We don't get that container out very often because
No, good thing.
If it's loose, like anything could happen, literally. So yeah, pretty crazy. So let's
Pretty
keep going.
crazy. We do. And as we're going, Brickman, how many builds have you done? Do you remember?
I don't keep count, but it'll be in the thousands. I'm going to say it'll be in the thousands. Yep.
Okay. And how quickly do you think it would take you to build a Mario Lego? I think Team Bro DZ wanted to know.
If
They won
I
this show.
went fairly small scale, wouldn't take me too long, I reckon.
Okay.
But if you wanted a bigger one, might take me a while. Mario's not so, he's deceptively easy. Yep.
Okay, there you go, broads. Okay.
Yeah. So these are all plain bricks and plates in all the different colours. Very, very, very organised. So nice and sort of here. Now we're getting into the special stuff. So all of these here, these are all like specialty elements. So for example's sake, I'll open this one here for you. This one here. Hang on 1 second. I'll just open the container.
Oh, you're doing very well to balance it. Yeah.
Yeah. These are what we call cheese slopes. So these are all like little slopes and stuff. Cheese, as in little pieces of cheese.
Cheese slopes.
Yeah.
I thought you said cheese, and then I thought you can't eat Lego, but oh wow, and I love the glitteriness of them.
Yeah. So this section of the wall of our workshop is very organised for all the smaller pieces, like little round ones, little corner pieces, cheese slopes, jumper plates. Like they all have a home. Everywhere has a home. Nobody's. Yep. Then we're into the slopes and the roof pieces. Then we keep it on trucking here to the round Lego pieces. Then this is a very interesting one. This is for our expert Starlights. This is the Technic section. So this is build Technic models. But I'm going to take you now. I'm going to go to one other spot. It's on the other side of the room here. And I'm going to show you this. This is the coolest.
Okay.
Right. See this drawer here?
Yes.
Now, say to yourself, what's in this drawer? You ready?
What's in this drawer? What?
Lego heads.
Are they heads? Oh, heads, shoulders, knees, and toes. Look at them all. Heads. I've lost my head. They're in the drawer. That is so cool. And does each one of those heads have a different emotional face or different thing?
It sure does. That was the dude's heads. Now I'll show you the super cool, the girly heads. So here's all the lady heads. And so each one has a different face. So like this is like Robber Girl.
Oh.
So we got here, she's got stars in her eyes. She's like Starlight Girl.
Oh, we should. Oh, that's awesome, Starlight Girl. Come on, Captain Starlight.
So then you got like Snow Skier Girl. You got like all of them.
Very cool.
Yeah. And so that's like the head section. That's pretty cool, huh?
Okay, it's ahead of its time.
And the other cool bit that a lot of people really love is this is all the accessories. So like this one here's cool. I'll show you this one. This is like food.
What?
This is cool. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, little food. That's where it's all there. Oh, that's so cool.
So this is kind of like all the minifig accessories live in this area. So this is pretty sweet, like tools and all sorts of good stuff. But then I want to show you one.
There's not more. There's more?
There's one last spot that you need to see. I'll come around here and I'll show you. You ready? This is what we call the minifig wall.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle that. It's so beautiful. Oh,
so almost every minifigure that Lego's made, we've got one. And so if we ever need a minifigure, we just like grab it off the wall and stick it on a build. It's like, All right, I'm going to plug you back in, Captain.
Okay. Well, while you were showing us that, Matilda's mum was wondering if you'd go to her house and organise all their Lego for them.
For a small fee of $2 million, I'm more than happy to.
Oh my gosh, Brickman! Now I know that you wanted to sort of set a challenge to everybody as well.
I did, yes.
Okay.
So I know, and I mean, I've seen firsthand just how good all the Starlight builders are, right? So it can't just be an easy challenge. We need to set something difficult, something that's a little bit out there, because experts and all that stuff, right?
Yes, yes.
I'd like to challenge. Now you can do this anytime. You don't have to start now. You can do it. Take your time. And in fact, you can even do it multiple times. All right.
Okay.
But we have a challenge. We did a challenge on Lego Masters in season 2, which was to build the tallest tower. Okay.
Wow.
Now you might say to yourself, "Oh, that's easy. I can stack Lego up like as high as I possibly can."
Yeah.
But here's the trick: how high can you build in only 10 minutes?
Oh.
Okay. So 10 minutes, your timer, and you can set your timer on your phone, you watch your tablet, whatever you like, right? Only 10 minutes. But you're ready for this. The record for a 10-minute tower is 3.6 meters high in 10 minutes.
3.6 meters high? That's like 3 Captain Starlights tall.
Uh-huh. Yep. So see how you go. All right. I'm not saying you get to the world record, but that is the world record. So, like, you've got 10 minutes to see as tall as you possibly can go, all right? Good luck.
So that's Brickman's 10-minute tower challenge. And if you out there want to do it, take a photo of what you've built and you can share it wherever with the hashtag #FunWithCaptainStarlight. And then we can look at them all and we'll see whose tower is so tall. Oh, my goodness.
Now, of course, it wouldn't be Lego Masters unless I asked 3 very particular questions.
Oh, okay.
Tell me about the storytelling. I want to see the aesthetics of this tower. Is it all one color? Is it different color? What's the story of it? And of course, how well is it built with your technical ability? So it wouldn't be Lego Masters Challenge without those 3 things.
See, there's always that level up. You can't just build things without thinking about what does it say? What does it do? And I always like the thing that you always say is like, how do you add movement? Now, a tower is probably harder, but can you add movement to a tower?
What if your tower was shaped like a rocket that was going to planet Starlight, for example's sake? Doesn't have to be a tower.
Oh, that's so smart. You know your audience well because you had me at Rocket.
Ah, of course.
Oh, this has been so great. Now, I think someone asked there from Randwick, is it faster to build something or to take it apart and pack it away? What do you think?
Well, it really depends. When you say pack it up and put it away, are you sorting it back like this or are you just jamming it into a tub somewhere, right? So there's a big difference there.
Okay.
So I'm going to say it's harder to build. That's my answer.
Okay, harder to build because, yes, I could imagine that it takes more time when you haven't done it before. Now, this might be our final question here. We've got, have you ever built a wheelchair out of Lego, Brickman?
Oh, I have not built a wheelchair out of Lego. And I'll tell you the main reason why.
Okay.
Because I don't think the wheels would roll very well.
See, it's hard.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, that would be a challenge. Well, Brickman, we know how busy you are. It's been amazing that you would join us and show us not only this wonderful workshop you have, set us a challenge, and also reveal your brand new book, Brictionary, a Lego guide, the ultimate Lego from A to Z. This is amazing. I want a copy. Brickman, you'll have to sign us and send us one to start to Captain Starlight so we can show all the kids that come in the hospital. Oh, we love Lego so much. Thank you so much, Brickman, Ryan McNaught. We can't wait to see you this season 4 of Lego Masters Australia. And good luck with what you're building next. Now, next time on Fun with Captain Starlight, we're going to have Dr. Bethany's Tooth Tales. So that's coming up at the end of March. So keep an eye out for that. And always follow us on YouTube or TikTok, and we'll show you all this. And you can watch this video back again on our YouTube and Facebook channels. Oh, Brickman, you're the best. All the gold bricks in the world to you, my friend.
Thank you very much, Captain. Can't wait to see you again sometime soon. And to everybody out there, I love you all, and I hope you're well.
Thanks, Brickman. Happy building. Bye, guys. See you next time. Oh!